My friends here would like to wish you a very
Merry Christmas!
Several people gathered outside the old Richmond County Courthouse Saturday afternoon for a rally in support of a man who was arrested and tased at a football game last Friday night, and to protest what they see as injustice in the system. They believe Stephen Sings of Charlotte was wrongfully arrested by a sheriff's deputy when he was asked why his son had been arrested earlier. Sings was live streaming his encounter on Facebook when he approached the deputy, who refused to answer his question. When Sings told the deputy that it was the law officer's duty to talk to him, the deputy told Sings to put his hands behind his back. Sings protested and a scuffle ensued. Sings was tased multiple times, and 2 of the 5 deputies involved wound up with cuts and bruises, according to court documents. After spending the weekend in jail on a dozen charges under a $150,000 secured bond, he was released Monday following his first appearance and a bond reduction to $15,000 unsecured. Several attendees shared their own stories of encounters with local law enforcement, giving accounts of abuse, harassment, and frivolous charges. Bidding closed on the former Richmond County Administration building Friday afternoon, with the top number being more than twice the opening bid. According to Mark Basic of Iron Horse Auction Company, the high bid came in $107,500. Basic was unable to divulge the name of the bidder at the time. However, he did say the individual was local. It is now up to the Richmond County Board of Commissioners to decide whether to accept or to decline. The second round of bidding opened at $49,000, which was more than the highest bid in the first round. County Manager Brian Lynn told the commissioners at the December meeting that there was a lot of interest, but only 2 individuals submitted bids which were extremely low, and recommended that those bids be rejected. The initial high bidder was from the eastern part of the state, according to Basic, but the post-bid flurry of interest was mostly from local real estate investors. As the second week of filing for the 2020 election came to an end on Friday, the Richmond County Board of Elections office only saw 2 candidates walk through the door. Both candidates, Wiley Mabe and David McGuire, filed to run for the Richmond County Board of Education, according to Elections Director Connie Kelly. Mabe is currently the chairman of the school board, but McGuire is a newcomer, Kelly said. There are 3 seats up for grabs in the forthcoming election, those held by Mabe, Jerry Etheridge, and Ronald Tillman. The Little Red Caboose at City Lake is getting a makeover, courtesy of a pair of grants. Last month, City Manager Jonathan Blanton applied for a combined $15,000 in 2 matching grants through the Community Foundation of Richmond County and the Cole Foundation to restore the aging caboose, which sits near US 74 business on the south side of the lake. The funding will also be used for the installation of security gate fencing and whitewashed stone to be used underneath the large oak trees surrounding the caboose, according to Blanton. The restoration and security measures will be the latest in an ongoing improvement project that started this summer when the city began cleaning up. Since then, there have been significant improvements each month. Last month, the city installed a new $5,700 fountain on the lake, and Blanton announced plans for a new playground. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Locally owned and operated, Fifth Dimension is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including natural stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Please visit us at 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina. That's 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina.
Your Alignment 5 weather report is brought to you by Iconic Wellness CBD, located here in Richmond County. Happy Monday, everyone. It has been a fantastic day today. Not a whole lot of issues with the weather today. It's a little bit chilly, but still not too bad. I even had to turn my AC on a little bit because it got a little bit warm in the car today. But up here in the office, this feels pretty good. Now, outside, it just feels fantastic in general. Even tonight, it's gonna feel just nice as well. 60 degrees all the way up until 10 o'clock. It's gonna start dropping by then. But at 8, you'll still see that's gonna be right around the 60-degree mark still, and continue all the way throughout the night until it gets to about 50s about midnight. But looking at tomorrow, you'll see that we'll have a lot of bad weather for tomorrow, which will be rain. Be covering pretty much all day long up until about the evening time. But across the Sandhills, we're going to start in Fayetteville with a high of 72, low of 39. Rayford, a high of 71, low of 39. And then Lumberton's going to be seeing a high of 72 and a low of 41. I know you're thinking 70s. Are we back in September or October? No, this is December, folks. We are still in December. However, we are still getting some late summer, early fall, maybe now late fall weather in the 70s. So, and we got a little bit of 60s, which is right here in Rockingham and Hamlet with a high of 69, low of 37. Ellery's going to be seeing a high of 67, low of 36. Wadesboro will be seeing a high of 68, low of 37. Down in Benson will be a high of 71, low of 39. And not to leave out Laurinburg, will be a high of 72, low of 39 there. And luckily, that is the only day of rain for the next 7 days. As you can see here on the 7-day forecast, high of 69, low of 37 for tomorrow with a 100% chance pretty much all throughout the afternoon. And then by evening time, it should be gone. Sunny weather is expected for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday will be a high of 49, low of 27. Thursday will be a high of 44, low of 25. You can see those are our coldest days of the week. As you can see, there are some below temperature freezing levels right there. It's going to be early in the morning. Friday we'll be seeing a high of 48, low of 34 with partly cloudy skies. And then Saturday we got mostly cloudy skies with a high of 48, low of 36. Keeping it going with Sunday, with more clouds in the sky, high of 57, low of 35. And then Monday will be a high of 60 and a low of 36. Again, partly cloudy skies throughout the day there as well. So as you can see, rainy weather tomorrow, but the rest of the week looks fantastic, even all the way through a little bit into next week as well. But that's going to do it for your Light 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update, including boys and girls basketball against Pinecrest. It's all coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Engineering influences every aspect of our lives, from the cars we drive to the computers we use. Every modern convenience we enjoy is a direct result of the innovative work of engineers and technicians. At Richmond Community College, we are educating the next generation who will be maintaining or improving upon these products and services. Our students work with programmable logic controllers, experiment with solar energy, design and create objects with a 3-dimensional printer, and operate cutting-edge machinery. Students can choose from a number of programs such as mechatronics, welding, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, electric utility substation and relay technology, and industrial systems. Programs that equip our students with skills for 21st century jobs. Innovative and progressive, Richmond Community College is committed to building a brighter future for its students and the communities it serves in Richmond and Scotland counties. Visit our website today.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
With the clock dwindling inside 5 seconds of regulation during Friday's SAC game between Richmond and Pinecrest, junior guard Caleb Hood closed the lane and made his only block of the night. That play would prove to help the number 10 ranked Raiders earn a 53-50 win over the number 6 ranked Patriots in the final seconds. Hood's block came against a driving Bradley Haskell, who finished with a game-high 19 points. Swatting away Haskell's attempt in the paint preserved a 1-point lead for Richmond. Icing the win to help the Raiders improve to 6-0 overall and 2-0 in SAC play, the last remaining unbeaten team in the conference was senior guard Quamir Sibbles. With 1.1 left, Sibbles drained a pair of free throws to give the Raiders the 3-point win, the final of his team-high 14 points. Friday's victory marked the third straight game the Raiders defeated the Patriots. Junior forward Nigel Stroman would chip in 13 points, while 12 of Sibbles' points came from beyond the arc. Richmond will travel to Sherrall on Tuesday for a non-conference game. Tip-off is expected for 7:30 p.m. What he called a must-win on Friday didn't happen for Richmond head girls basketball coach Teddy Mosley and the Lady Raiders. Hosting Pinecrest for the team's second SAC game of the season, the Lady Raiders saw their comeback efforts come up short in a 61-53 loss. Several times in the second half, the Lady Raiders would close the gap against the Lady Patriots to a couple of possessions, but Pinecrest Kiana McLaughlin scored a game-high 29 points to keep Richmond at bay. Mosley notes that establishing and maintaining momentum was a problem against Pinecrest, and watching the ball on the defense limited his team's opportunities. Senior guard Kiana Love would post a season-high 20 points in the loss, scoring 9 points in the first half and 11 more in the second half. She was hot from beyond the arc, draining 5 three-pointers. Richmond will return to non-conference action at Sherrall on Tuesday at 6 p.m. An officiating career that started nearly 30 years ago reached its pinnacle for Richmond County native Dan Wright on Saturday. Wright, a 1994 graduate from Richmond Senior High School, participated as a member of the 7-man officiating crew for the NCHSAA's 4A football championship. Played at UNC's Kenan Stadium, East Forsyth defeated Cardinal Gibbons 24-21 to claim its second straight title. While he's been refereeing football for a better part of the last decade, it was Wright's first career appearance in the championship game. In recent memory, Wright joins fellow Richmond County referees Jason Graham and Chavis Everett as officials to work the sidelines in a postseason finale. He considers both Graham and Everett to be personal mentors and a big influence during his officiating journey. He spent time officiating at several levels, including recreational sports in Richmond County, as well as high school and college football and high school basketball and soccer. During the state playoffs, Wright also officiated at Charlotte Catholic in the third round and at Lee County in the regional championship. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Sierra McQueen Fowler. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.